Hello, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can highlight a selected control or complete column in a continuous form, and we do that by changing the back style from transparent to normal or solid. The related article, ilodogs.co.uk, highlight selected control column, and let's go straight on to the demonstration. There's only a single form in this app, and as I say, it's a continuous form. When I click on any control here, the individual control is highlighted. If I want to select an entire column, I just click on the header. You'll notice that the previously selected control is still selected and therefore highlighted. Now, how does this work? Let's change the design view. And each of these controls here is transparent back style. If I just change that temporarily to normal, you will see all of them are yellow background. The way I set this up was, originally I had this set as normal background, changed them all to yellow, and then having done that, I then change it to transparent. Now, when we click on any of these controls, they gain the focus, and when a control gains the focus, it automatically gets a solid background and therefore retains whatever colour I had set it at. If I could use green or any colour I liked here. For highlighting an entire column, we have a slightly different method. The problem we have is that when you click on a column heading, it has no way of knowing which control it actually is referencing. There is no link between these two. The label is detached completely from the control, and that's true for any label that's in a different section to the control. But the way this works then is, we look at the code here. The way this works is that each of these column headers, all of those use a function called HighlightControlFromLabel. Let's have a look at that. This is in a module called Mod Highlight, Highlight Control from Label. Now, this only works if the related field control name can be derived from the label name, and to do that we make sure that there is a common pattern: pupil ID label, surname label, forename label. Doesn't matter what the pattern is, as long as it's consistent for every one of those controls. We then make use of that pattern. We use accessibility code in order to identify the name of the label that we have clicked on. Now, I'm not going to go into the detail of this, it's discussed in a different video, but there's a function called AccHitTest, nothing to do with accessibility. It determines the position of the cursor on the form, the X position and the Y position, and from that it then determines the name, in this case, of the label that we're actually clicked upon. From that we can then determine the control that it is related to. Remember, it's not actually linked to it, they're not connected, but the one that it is related to. So if you've clicked on the surname label, then it knows that we're looking for the surname control. It then clears the back style. If we just go up here, it clears the back style, just sets everything to have a transparent background, back style equals 0, and then for the object that has been selected, it then sets its back style to normal. Back style equals 1, and therefore the yellow background. So if we show you this again, click on the heading, forename label, it identifies that we want to reference forename control down here and highlights all of them. Gender, year group, all of them work in exactly the same way. Okay, let's go back to our PowerPoint presentation and go to the next slide. Just to summarize what I've done then, to highlight an individual control, we just click it. The controls were originally set with a yellow background, and then the background was changed to transparent. When clicked, the background becomes normal because it's gained the focus and the control is highlighted. Move the focus away, it goes back to transparent again. For highlighting an entire column then, we click the column label in the header. Accessibility code is then used to identify the control name from the header label name. This clears the existing backstyle and then sets the selected column backstyle to normal. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. As always, if you found it useful, please add a like, leave a comment, suggest topics for future videos, and please subscribe so you'll automatically be notified whenever new videos are published. I'll see you soon.